Okay, guys. So, from here on out, every episode of ScrubMode is gonna have some background noise. I don't know if you heard it
What
over
kind?
the kind of a exotic bird variety.
Oh, nice.
So, my wife has a beautiful African gray parrot,
Ooh.
and her name's Bella. She's very lovely.
Excellent.
If you just respect her boundaries.
I mean, I feel that way, about a lot of people.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know, I get it. You know,
You know how it is, whatever.
yeah. It's like living with a dinosaur, man, guys. It really is.
Man, I guess that's our transition, by the way, Julio, is
Yeah.
we're doing Devils this episode. Hi, it's ScrubMode. That's Julio and Bella,
Hi.
I guess. I'm
Julio.
John.
What up?
Yeah.
And that's our good bud, Ryan. We're about to do Devils. We're not going to do dinosaurs because we already did 2 episodes on dinosaurs. So just
We did.
I mean,
I was
granted,
kinda looking forward to dinosaurs.
well, maybe if we
I guess we did already talk about a bunch of cryptid dinosaurs.
yeah, maybe we'll do a short episode of just the D&D dinosaurs, like
through no
lots
fault of our
dinosaurs
own.
later. Yeah, back when we were still figuring stuff out. But
Yeah.
I mean, like, dinosaurs are dope, though, so.
we love dinosaurs. I mean,
Yeah.
we already
Pro
spent 2
dinosaur.
episodes talking about dinosaurs.
All
Let's
my
do real-
homies love dinosaurs.
This is probably in that episode. What is your favorite dinosaur?
Oh man.
The
Stegosaurus.
Ankylosaurus.
Good choices. I like Spinosaurus because he's big and wet.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
He's a silly boy.
Congratulations on your new aquatic body plan.
Hey.
Paleontology meme. Anyway,
Oh my god.
um,
But yeah, welcome to Scrub Mode, the intersections of monsters and gaming. And yeah, today we're going down the monster manual somewhere. We're talking about today's going to be a very dangerous episode, in my opinion. If you
Whoa.
believe, if you're a
Oh,
believer,
man.
but you know what they say: speak of the devil might,
Talking about
say.
devils.
I'm
Devil
really
appears.
proud of you.
Talking about devils.
I'm really proud of you both for not doing that line in the Bane voice, because the Bane voice absolutely ruined that quote.
There it is.
Ryan, come on!
No, that was me. I did
Oh,
it.
well, that just shows you.
Yeah.
Devils,
It
I'm
shows
gonna...
his, ability.
Yeah. Boy, so what is a devil? What's a devil?
It's a fallen angel, like a demon, right? They're basically the same thing.
Yeah, their origins in D&D
Super cool.
are murky, but they are indeed mortals that have fallen to darkness, and via a very intentionally complicated bureaucracy, much like the American healthcare system, they have slowly risen up the ranks to become more powerful, lawful evil doers.
Mm-hmm.
The lawfulest, evilest doers.
Yeah, so like, hey, if you're new to D&D, you also might be saying, well, I don't understand. What does lawful evil mean? And it's,
It's like if the law were evil,
They do
so
the
like,
bad.
like
Yeah.
almost like
Almost
the
like
real
right
world.
yeah. You guys got it. It's,
Lawful evil essentially just means that you do the bad, but you got rules to doing the bad. And if
Yeah.
someone
Do the
breaks the
bad for
rules
the-
of doing the bad, they get
Yeah.
done in by the bad.
yeah.
So,
You were allowed to do work. You were doing bad to them before, maybe via slavery or an evil contract or whatever. But if they break it, then you're allowed to do. Then all bets are
worst.
off. You're allowed to do way worse than them.
Right.
Yeah.
I hate
You
the,
get to show 'em
the
what a devil
freaking,
really do.
morality system. I really do.
The alignments. You don't
the
like the
alignments, I do. They're not my style when it comes to roleplay, but I get
I
it.
understand. I
fine.
like them, but I can't tell if that's my neckbeard talking or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
But at the
enjoy them.
I mean, classically, like, how would you like? There are lots of, the biggest monkey wrench I've seen to the alignment system is like, how would you define, like Rorschach from The Watchmen? Like, is he fucking chaotic evil because he's a right wing crazy homeless guy who's gonna ruin the world for his beliefs, or
Mhm.
is he lawful neutral because the only thing he cares about are his beliefs? Or is he
Mhm.
chaotic good because he's going to do good the way he sees fit no matter what? And it's,
What I'm saying is, John, We contain multitudes.
We contain well put, Julio. And let's talk about a monster entry that contains multitudes of the devil.
The
And
devil.
the first thing I gotta say is blessedly, the devils don't have weird names. They all just have descriptive names, which makes my life a lot easier. No
Oh, unlike the demons.
Glaberizus or Barbosas or whatever. This is just like
Yes.
Yeah.
Barbed Devil, Chain
What,
Yeah.
Devil,
what was the actual Beelzebub?
Beelzebub,
Yeah.
Beelzebub.
Beelzebub, and then there's
Belial
what,
is the in
yeah.
the Dead Sea
And there's
Scrolls.
Snickbub and...
Yeah.
There's
You
yeah, there's
know,
what
Mephisto, Necron,
yeah.
Apocalypse, Darkseid, you know,
Dormammu.
all your standard devils. You
there's
got
Shaggoth,
Glorp.
Burr.
Dormammu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So all
There's
devils.
Dagoth of the third house.
Yeah, Dagoth. We all. Oh, everyone loves Dagoth of the third house. This is going to be impenetrable.
It really is.
How many of these are real devils, fictional devils, and just like make them ups? It's all.
Is this how you repay him? Never mind.
Man.
So devils, man, like most other beings from another dimension, you can't hurt them except by like magic weapons or silver weapons, right?
I guess that's true. Holy water,
You know.
Yep.
that kind of deal,
Same thing for demons, same things for fairies.
and vampires.
Yeah.
I
They
can deal with
eat-
these hands.
I mean, that's what's fun, right? Is when you're a monk and you're like, by the way, my fucking fingies
Yeah.
ignore all your resistances, and you just
My hands
slap
are
off
magic,
someone.
bro.
Yeah. Taste this knuckle sandwich, Satan.
Yeah. Satan.
Back, Satan.
I have
Back.
Satan. I have hit the gym and followed an incredible OMAD session. I'm exactly 3% body fat and all muscle.
But yeah.
I've turned all my body fat into ki, and I'm ready. I'm coming.
I am coursing with the power of magic and God.
I
I
think
got the power of
classically,
God of anime on my side.
that's exactly what I was gonna say. God, that's one of my favorite fucking lines of all time.
That's a good
That's
line.
that is a very good video. My
Yeah.
favorite
quote
part
the
is the
fucking-
end.
Oh, go for it,
Where
Ryan.
he screams.
No, not the scream. It's the little bit before the scream where you hear one kid off screen
He's
go,
like,
"Wait a
"What?"
second."
Oh yeah.
It really makes it God.
Yeah, and then the perfectly cut scream. That video is perfection. It's one of
I've
the few
watched that so
perfect
many times, trying to figure out what the fuck is happening, and if the kid is serious or joking, and I can't.
I don't know.
It's just as impenetrable as our earlier bit.
I got the power of God and anime on my side. Wait a second.
You know, as people take spirituality to interesting places.
Yeah. I've been reading up on the I am activity because there's an I am church near where a Church of Saint. Anyway,
Ooh.
this is a whole other thing.
Is this a new cult?
This is an old cult that got very weird.
Oh boy.
It's an
Sort
old
of-
We should
cult
do
that
an
started
episode on
following
this one.
AOL's instant messenger.
Yeah.
The IM.
I hope nobody finds my AOL instant messenger. I hope whatever digital graveyard it's in, it stays dead. But we're not here to talk about embarrassing textual messages. We're not
okay,
here to
no one
talk
will find
about
them.
monks or womads or fucking slapping Satan. We're here to talk about devils. I guess the only other thing, the general thing for devils, is they can see through magical darkness. Neat.
Oh, sick.
Okay.
That's a great power, honestly.
is.
Because magical
I mean,
darkness sucks.
Yeah, blinded is a bad condition to have in D&D, and being in a
Yeah.
huge cube of magical darkness where not even your flashlights can penetrate it is a bad place to be.
Yeah.
It's a bad place. It's no good.
Bad place. All right, so first up, I'm going to run through these guys quick so we can get to the fun part, but for completeness sake, we got my good friend the Barbed Devil. This is a low-ranking demonic guard dog. He's covered in spikes and he can throw fireballs. He's a classic little bad guy, and I love him.
Oh, sick.
He throws fireballs.
He shoots spikes. He throws fireballs. He's a good boy.
He's a little
My
Mario.
favorite part is that he's covered in spikes.
Mm-hmm. Not to be confused with the Spine Devil, who we'll get to later, but I still prefer this over all the make-em-up names.
The Spine Devil sounds horrifying. Like
Yeah.
if the Barb Devil is covered in spikes, the Spine Devil, like being covered in like skeletal spines, would be terrifying.
Yes.
Pretty spooky. Pretty spooky.
There's also
what if
a
they were all,
Horn
like, human
Devil.
spines?
A horn
There's
devil.
also a Horn Devil and a Bone Devil, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Next we got the dumbest devil, in my opinion. We got the Bearded Devil. These are
Okay.
your demonic shock or your devilish shock troops. They got evil magic spears or halberds or glaives,
Oh.
and
Sorry.
no worries.
Okay.
They heard me talking.
Yeah, they did.
We summoned
yeah.
someone already. Shit.
Yeah, we accidentally did. In our list of make 'em up demon names, we said a real one by mistake.
Yeah.
wow.
He's like, who called?
Oh, I haven't been called upon in 15,000 years. Need a podcast.
Incredible. Let me sit in and give my opinion.
Yeah.
I find banana bread to be fascinating.
Julio's
It
going to
doesn't
be
exactly taste like banana.
Yeah.
Watch out for EVPs when you edit this session, all right?
Okay,
yeah, for sure.
I will.
Unless if anything like peaks on the microphone.
Yeah.
Or if you hear any like backward speech.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So their beards are actually snaky tentacles that can poison people, and I can't for the life of me envision a way in which this is not completely goofy. To have a big, bulky, hulking devil man tie you up with his beard.
So he's got a prehensile beard.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's stupid.
Yes.
That's dumb.
I don't like him.
Sounds like a spooky uncle that got too much power.
Yeah. I mean, I think by uncle law, 50% of all uncles are spooky and 50% of all uncles are magicians.
I think I got all spooky uncles, honestly.
I'm
if you're my
sorry
uncle
about
and you're
that.
listening to this, I love you, but you're a little spooky. Take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
Don't, please.
Bone devils are spooky scorpion-tailed monsters that are super gaunt. They're sick fucks that love to see the demons below them get demoted, but are also super jealous of the... Sorry, I said demons. I'm going to say demon a lot. I mean devil. They're also super jealous of the devils above them. Typical middle blanger bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We got the chain devil. These are your jailers
Ghost Rider
of hell.
devils. I think Ghost Rider devils. But they're not
Yeah.
skeletons, they're just made of chains.
Yeah. They're like, they sort of like, in some of the, you have to look at the art. Some of the art is really cool. They're like skeletons or like more demonic looking devils. And some of them, they just look like bald dudes with a tan who are naked except for change. Like the art is all over the place.
I see.
But
whatever you want them to be.
Yeah. I mean, it's D&D. It's all whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, they can control chains and make them grow barbs and stuff.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I think they're a pretty fun fight. Like, I don't think there are a lot of monsters that can do that sort of thing.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah. They can also do, Hellraiser shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. We love to see it.
That's hot.
Yeah. I like it. You opened the box and I came, you know what I mean?
That's it. Yeah. Wink wink.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I'm sure that was Clive Barker's intention in writing that line, by the way.
Yep.
Absolutely.
It really
have
is.
the excuse my Greek, the Aranyes or the Furies. These are like devilish
yes.
Valkyries.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I heard of them.
Yeah, they're from Greek mythology. If you played I want to say Hades. Yeah, if you played Hades.
Yeah, if you played Hades, you fight the Erinese.
Yeah, you like Meg and her sisters.
Yeah.
But in
Meg and her
D&D,
homies.
yeah, you can also boink them.
That's hot.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna laugh at that one. It's true.
If that's your jam, no sweat.
That's absolutely legit.
But yeah, if you break a deal with the devil, these guys drag your ass to hell, like that movie.
Oh damn! Drag Me to Hell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Sam
I
Raimi
don't know
movie.
about that one.
Next, we got the Horn Devil, which are these are the this sentence makes no sense unless you're looking at the table of the devil hierarchies, but these are the least of the greater devils. And they just look like your classic devil. They got wings, they got a sad face, they got horns, they got a tail, they got a pitchfork. They're lazy, belligerent, and equally afraid and angry at anyone who is more powerful than them. Next, we got our ice devils, who are confusingly giant bugs.
Ice devils,
Yeah.
bugs.
I guess it's because, like, in Dante's Inferno, the lowest layer in hell is the part where Satan is frozen up to his tummy in ice.
Right,
Oh.
right.
And Dante
Yeah.
and his buddy Virgil got to climb through Satan's butthole to get to heaven.
Yeah,
Damn.
This is a book they made us read in school.
I remember that part of that book they made us read at school.
It was very weird when Satan was just all like, "You have to get into my butthole.
The only way
swear,
to
it's the only way." And Dante and Virgil's like, "I don't know. It seems like he's trying to trick us into something."
Yeah. Virgil's like, no. Go for it. Listen, I think he's... Listen, I'm the guy. We gotta go. We gotta go.
You gotta trust me. This is the only entrance.
This is the only entrance.
I understand the cave smells terrible,
Mhm.
but it's the only way.
What a shit post. What a great shit post. It's like,
like the greatest early like Bible fan fiction.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean, so much of what's in the Inferno is not canon, but is now canon, which is like, I studied like jurisprudence. It's
I don't know if that's how
college.
religions are supposed to work, but I guess they are.
It is how it's accretion and syncretism. It is how religions work. But I digress. Great shitpost fan fiction where this dude writes himself and a real life woman who he made his waifu. It's now we read it in school, and he spends the entire time being fucking mad at people and being like, "Yeah, this person who is mean to me is in hell now. This person's mean to me is in hell now." It's Anyway,
Perfect.
the Ice Devils are there because it's icy. They're the second highest level of demon or of devil. So the entire time they're just super bad. They're super working hard for the weekend, busting their asses, trying to get that sweet promo up to Pit Fiend rank. Then you got imps. We know imps. These are little devil guys who like being summoned. Work for you as you're familiar. Cause mischief. Good stuff.
Yeah, I didn't realize imps were devils.
Oh yeah, they're the second lowest rank of devil.
I see. I thought they were like fairies.
Nah.
The second lowest.
Okay.
The lowest is the lemur, not to be confused with the lemur, which is like our primate ancestor.
Which
Same
is our
root
homie.
word, though. Yeah,
Right.
I love it. Like, we love Zubumafu. Quick shout out to Zubumafu.
Rest in peace.
Sabumafu. All my homies love Sabumafu.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Zabu.
R.I.P.
He was like the real life Zubumafu
Yeah.
he was part of like the lemur breeding program, and I think he fathered like, I'm gonna get the order of magnitude messed up. It was either like 40 or 400 kids, and like helped bring a species back from extinction. Like, what
Way
a
to go,
good champ.
Zabu. Way to go.
Way to go.
Making kids, he did it all.
Yeah. Oh man.
You did it.
Anyway,
The son of a bitch did it.
again, Zabumafu is one of the most successful conservationists I know.
Mm-hmm. God
Um,
bless Zabu.
God bless Zabumafu. Yeah. Hopefully, lemur heaven's a lot like your life, because he sounds like you had a pretty dope life. So lemurs, but not the Zabumafu kind, are lumpy, powerless, sad sacks, and this is what happens if you are a bad person in D&D, or if you made a deal with the devil to sell your soul or something like that. Like, this is how, when you go to hell in D&D, this is what happens. You become a lumpy, sad blob of flesh that all the devils kick for fun and torture and eat, but you can, if you're evil enough, can start working your way up from a lemur to an imp, and so on and so forth.
That doesn't sound that bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could be worse.
At least
book
there's room
doesn't-
for promotion.
Yeah, which makes it better than which makes hell better than the abyss.
Yeah.
What an attractive work opportunity.
Yeah.
I kind of hope that happens to me.
Oh,
Hopefully I can go up from imp.
Now stick me in the Feywild, man. Just
Yeah, the Feywild's better. Yeah, I think so. Just disappear.
Mhm.
Just
Then we
disappear
got
for a while.
the Pit Fiend, which is essentially just sort of like another rip on the Balrog.
Or however
But
Oh.
that one character from how did how did uh was it Bilbo? How did Bilbo die in the canon?
he got on the ship to the Undying Lands.
Oh, I see.
So he didn't die. He went to sort of like elf heaven, which is not like elf heaven. It's like you don't die there because some people die. Oh boy, man, I need my wife. I need a Tolkien scholar. You know how in a lot of like medieval King Arthur stories, there are
Oh,
like
right.
or Iris, there are lands that are essentially like outside of time and space. There are places you can sail to where it's like you don't age on those islands and you just live happily forever.
You
Wow.
just hang out and shit's
Yeah.
dope.
So you're saying the Undying Land? Like yes, the Undying Land. Send me.
I see.
Yeah, Pit Fiends form an evil aristocracy, which I want to note is not different from a regular aristocracy.
Why would it be?
Yeah.
I don't see where the issue.
Yep, these are the same picture.
Yeah.
And our last devil here, the good old Spine Devil. They are the spies and messengers for more powerful devils.
Yeah.
And they can shoot spikes off their tails, which explode. Which is like they have butts full of missiles. Great.
Cool.
Fun.
All right, that's all
I can jam with that. I can jam with that.
You guys
You
get
just-
a favorite?
No,
Booty missiles.
I like the imp.
Yeah. I respect the imp choice. How
I
about
like
you,
the imp,
Ryan?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with my homie Barb Devil.
Yeah.
Bro's
He's
covered in
OG.
spikes,
He's
can
A
spit
number
ball.
one.
Yeah,
He's pretty
A number
cool.
one.
He's
I like
pretty
the
If I
Chain
had a
Devil.
party,
Give
he's
me
top list.
yeah.
Chain Devil's pretty cool.
Give me them Hellraiser vibes.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
So for our
do
spooky
the
side,
chains have hooks at the end of them, or is
you
it
can
just
make any
chains?
chains grow hooks. So yes.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
All right, hold
See,
up.
I in
Wait a
general like the
minute.
devils more than the demons. The devils seem more like there's more to them.
They're a little bit more heavy metal and cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty metal though. Being able
Yeah. Oh yeah.
to conjure hook. Yo.
Yeah.
I mean, apart from the Balorg, I guess. It's
Yeah.
pretty heavy metal.
I mean Balorg and what was Balorg recolored again?
Balrog gets recolored into Baelor, gets recolored into Pit Fiend here.
Oh,
There we go. Yo, Pit Fiend is like tan. I'm calling it now. Like it, every time we talk about or whenever times a freaking Balorg and Baelorg comes up, all I could think of is the smelter demon from Dark Souls 2.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
his
yeah.
so if you haven't played Dark Souls 2 in the Iron Keep, which is technically like the third or fourth level that you go through.
I'm looking up a picture of him now, and that is a cool
Yeah.
looking demon.
He's dope. An incredibly annoying fight, especially if you're unprepared for it, because like while he's completely optional side boss, he will constantly clap your shit for like ever if you're not ready for him. But Smelter Demon, very cool. He's red. Has a dope design. But then they came out with the DLC, which is a second Iron Castle that came out, and then you get to fight Cool Ranch Dorito Smelter Demon, which is Smelter Demon
Baja Blast.
Heart. It's Smelter Demon but blue, and he's stronger. And it's like it's simultaneously like the best like shit post, but also like the worst choice ever.
Hey man, budget's
like-
tight, modeling is hard. I ain't gonna throw
Look,
shade.
Listen. if you're gonna give me Smelter Demon who did fire damage, and then you're gonna give me Smelter Demon 2 who does magic damage, yeah, okay.
How do we make them new and
Anyway.
different? I just change the damage. Just change the damage.
Yeah. How do we make him different? Turn him blue. Make his fire magic damage. Okay. How about his physical? How about his physical ability? Make that stronger too.
The demon's so nice they made you fight him twice.
Exactly. Oh, I think there's even a part where like, I think you have to fight like 2 of them. Both of that's. Hold on. Let me make sure.
Yeah,
That's not
hit me
a
with
thing.
it.
I want to be sure that in Dark Souls 2
holy
you
shit!
don't
I found a
fight
Smelter Demon cosplay. That is some insane phone work.
Smelter Demon twice. Yeah, no. It's in. If you're gonna make like the costume of it is super cool.
It's
okay,
like
no.
Okay,
confirmed.
metal album. It's a suit of armor filled with fire, like Jaws in the center of it.
That's yeah. It's really cool. Like it's got a cool like double horned head with like no face. It's like a hole.
It reminds me a lot of Nightmare from Soul Calibur.
Yeah,
he's a little nightmarish.
So right.
Yeah, he's a little nightmarish. But yeah, you don't have to fight 2 Smelter Demons in a row. I don't think. It's been a long time since I played Dark Souls 2, but I don't think you have to fight 2 Smelter Demons in a row. But
you guys want some? You want some spooky now?
Yeah. Yes.
Hit
us about real world devils.
Yeah. So I think going off our case where we talked about the wardens and the demonology, let's talk about spooky happenings related to one of the warden's most famous cases and the most recent Conjuring movie. We're going to talk about a case where the ability for Satan to possess someone was almost put on trial here in the United States.
Wow.
Oh my god.
So have you guys heard of the Arne Johnson case or the Devil Made Me Do It case?
It sounds. I'm sure I've
that
heard
sounds
of,
awfully familiar,
legends.
but I don't know.
You've at least heard the phrase the devil made me do it, right?
Oh yeah.
I think if this doesn't create that, this case makes it really popular. Okay, so it's the late 70s. Okay, almost 1980. Our story really starts in 1980, and I'm just going to give you the characters up at the top because otherwise it gets confusing. So we have Daddy, doggy, little guy.
Yeah. Chill. Okay.
Okay, yeah. We got Carl Glatzel Sr. is the daddy.
Uh-huh.
Then we have his wife, Judy Glatzel. She's 45.
Okay.
Then we have oldest son, Carl Glatzel Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have baby brother, David. He's 11 or 12.
I see. Okay.
And then we have older sister. She's 27.
Okay.
And she is engaged to Arne Cheyenne Johnson, who is 19.
Oh.
Okay. And he moved in with the family.
And
apparently, due to unspecified crimes, in the summer of 1980, they went looking for a family home to move into. Okay, real classic haunted house shit. And in the woods near Brookfield, Connecticut, they found a tenant who was like, "Take it cheap. I just want to get out of here." And the guy who used to live there left so fast. He left, among other things, a waterbed in the master bedroom.
Ooh,
this is a bed. I'm about to tell you guys. Seems to be a case where a demon was trapped in a waterbed.
Okay. God forbid. It seems like a terrible place for a demon to.
Yeah.
We're talking about a haunted waterbed.
Yeah.
Haunted by a demon.
Yeah, so the family took turns lying on the waterbed and giggling and thinking about how weird it was because they feel weird, right? I don't know if it gives a chance.
Right.
The only person who didn't go on the waterbed was little David Glatzel, who was like, "That's gonna make me nauseous. I'm not gonna do it." And which, respect, understand.
Yeah, waterbeds suck. It's a bad
Completely
idea,
fine.
waterbed.
And also, God gives the strongest girlies the hurtiest of tummies. So, like, I understand. So like later that night, David was alone in the master bedroom. He was looking at the waterbed when he saw a ghostly old man appear.
Oh
And the
no.
old man shoved him onto the waterbed and said, "Beware," and then disappeared.
Hmm.
They just really wanted him to get on the waterbed.
Yeah.
Beware.
Beware of what? The waterbed. Ugh.
No. It was in
So
slow motion.
yeah. Even
He
later
swung
that
his hand.
yeah, just getting shoved by an old man.
No.
Even later that night, as David was back in his own bed trying to sleep, the old man reappeared. But this time he was different. His skin was burned and blackened, and he was barefoot with feet, quote unquote, like a deer's.
Oh, I see. So he's like a fawn situation.
Yeah, I think he was just a demon. I don't.
Yeah,
Demon.
it's just a devil.
He's a devil.
He's the
Little
waterbed devil.
He's the
Yeah.
waterbed devil.
So this little kid was like, "Hey, I saw a fucking spooky old man ghost with deer feet." And his family, who apparently were huge fans of the Warrens, especially his mom, Judy, was like,
Oh boy.
"That sounds right. We got a ghost. We got to fight this ghost."
They're like, thank God.
Yeah, right? I was like,
Something to
how?
rally against.
It's just like in so many of these stories, there's always like a man, an adult man who are like, ghosts aren't real, and like chairs and shit are getting thrown around, and these guys are still like, I don't think it's a ghost. It's like, buddy, if any of this is real, like once shit starts flying, you gotta believe, right?
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
It has yet to happen for me, but you know.
Same. I'm skeptical, but I'm always hopeful. Um,
We keep the mind open.
we keep the mind open, yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, the full family goes down to the church, St. Joseph's Church, for a blessing, and that only made things worse.
Oh boy.
Apparently, David gained 60 pounds over the next few weeks. He started cutting classes. You got to keep your grades up.
Yeah.
He spoke in tongues, and he began quoting the Bible and Paradise Lost,
Wow.
saying all sorts of demonic shit.
Oh boy.
The family told the Washington Post at the time that every once in a while the boy's face would contort, and then the beast would overtake him.
Beast.
That was you fucking werewolf at this point. That was a demon.
It's so unclear. Maybe it sounds like it might be
Nah,
an illusion
just
from
the
the
beast.
demon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
I
just
don't
the
know.
beast.
I don't know. I still got my skeptic hat on.
Yeah. Well, it's not going to get better when the Warrens get here. Let me tell you.
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
But let's do the fun, spooky stuff first. So apparently,
Yeah.
when the kid's face would contort, he started screaming obscenities in addition to the Bible stuff, and chairs started to fly through the air.
Okay.
Huh.
And
Alright.
worse yet, every night, he'd scream and quote unquote jerk into 30-minute frenzies of rapid sit-ups.
No, oh, dope. Yo.
Okay, he's getting his swole on.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, exactly. He's working on his core. Fantastic.
This is the single meanest thing I've ever heard. But Debbie, the sister, would tell the New York Times, and David can't even do a sit-up. He's too fat, as like proof that there was a devil making him do the sit-ups.
Oh.
It's all
The
come
devil
out
was concerned for him.
It's so mean.
Wow.
That is very mean of her, but this just makes the devil look better, honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly, the devil being a gym bro is very funny.
It tracks. It tracks.
You got it, bro. You got it. Few more. Get those abs in, and then we're gonna move over to weights.
I don't think I've
think
ever seen a devil that didn't have abs.
Yeah.
Exactly, yo. That's right.
So
That
if
is
we were
correct.
if we were to play devil's advocate here,
Oh boy.
the devil, yeah, he's cutting classes, but he's learning new languages. He's doing his Bible
Mhm.
study. He's
Mhm.
doing sit-ups. He's taking care of his weight. You
Yeah.
know?
I mean,
Doesn't seem
Satan's
that
helping
bad.
him out.
There's a lot of positives here.
Yeah. And he's
I think
giving
we
him
should just leave him possessed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's getting chair powers too. He can make chairs move.
Yeah, that only
Wow.
helps the mom later. You know.
Yeah. So other spooky action witnessed was one of David's dinosaur toys walking around on its own.
That's
Wow.
cool.
Plates being thrown, books being thrown. In one case, a cake pan with a cake in it floated up to the ceiling and just sort of smeared a bunch of cake on top.
Smeared the cake. Oh
Yeah,
no.
it left a
You know,
quote
a
unquote
little.
sticky residue
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
on the
A little
ceiling.
bit of a waste, but you know.
Yeah, I guess the question is, do you eat the cake after it levitates? Do you still
I
eat the
know,
cake?
right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, if you don't want it to hit the ceiling, yeah, you would.
No, I'm saying like cake has levitated. Cake has touched the ceiling. This is a cake that was fresh out the oven. It comes back down. Do you still eat that cake that you've been working all day on?
I
The
do.
cake
I do eat the
touched
cake.
the
I
dirty
would.
ceiling
Yeah.
and levitated.
Yeah, you know, I clean a little bit of the ceiling off, but I'd eat
I
it.
guess same. I'm not gonna let it go to waste.
Yeah. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I made that cake.
Yeah.
I'll eat that devil cake.
Yeah, fuck off.
You've heard
You're
of
not
angel cake,
deterring me. Yeah.
10-second
right?
rule
Devil
with the
cake.
ceiling, I guess,
Yeah, especially with eggs at this price, at these
Mhm.
prices this around this time. Yeah, no, I'm finishing that cake.
Yeah. There was also creepy disembodied sounds coming from within the walls and the attic, which reminds me of our
Damn it.
buddy Jeff, the talking mongoose.
They're in
Yeah,
the walls
he loved
again.
that. He
Uh,
loved doing
oh,
that.
That was it. That was his MO.
Yeah. And strangling rabbits with his baby hands, but
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know.
You gotta have your hobbies.
you gotta have
Yeah,
your
exactly.
eyes.
Sometimes we hit
This-
lows, and sometimes we hit them hard.
Part of the haunting also involved not only spooky sounds, but this one gets me. This happens in the Bell Witch haunting, which we'll do when we do hags. But apparently, the family heard almost constant gnawing on the bedposts under the bed, as if there were rats down there, but they never saw anything.
Wow,
Mm,
that's disturbing.
They're not supposed to
That
attack
must
you in
be-
bed. It's against the rules. You know what I mean?
yeah. No,
Yeah,
that's true.
totally.
You're under the blankets. You have to be safe.
Yep. The brother, Carl Glatzel Jr., he got a call from the Beast saying, "Beware."
Oh
Okay.
man,
I find that one funnier than scary.
yeah.
Beware.
Beware.
Who is this? The
Okay.
Beast.
Who is that? The Beast. What do you say? Beware.
Oh, a
All right.
hammerman.
Yeah. Well, all right. You know, just I
I
guess
would be
heed
more
the
helpful if
warning.
they told us what to be aware of.
I know, right?
Beware.
Just beware.
Beware. Take care.
Yeah. Debbie claims a bunch of spooky green disembodied hands rose up from the floor and scratched her while she was in bed.
Mm-hmm.
Don't like that.
Mm-mm. Judy says, you called them punks a second ago or something like that. Judy, the mom, says that they frequently just took all the clothes out of her drawers and dumped all her makeup on the floor.
Oh man, who's gonna pick that up?
Yeah, what a dick.
Mm-hmm.
What a dick.
But the worst came when David, allegedly possessed, attempted to attack his grandma with a knife.
Oh no.
That's not good.
This was allegedly the final straw for the family, who called frenemy of the pod, the Warrens, for help.
Oh, that's no good. They're
the
only going to make
Warrens-
things worse.
Yeah, the Warrens lived not far away, and they popped right over, and they claimed to know it was a demon instantly, quoting from Lorraine in her interview with People magazine. While Ed interviews the boy, I saw a black misty form next to him, which told me we were dealing with something of a negative nature.
Hmm.
So
I'm
Warrens
gonna
show
hit
up, and within 5 minutes, they're like, "Oh, it's fucking demons, guys! You idiots! It's not a ghost; it's demons."
Wow.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to hit the good old Cole Phelps doubt.
Over the next few months, the Warrens claim that 3 lesser exorcisms took place, including one with multiple priests at the Bridgeport Catholic Church. And during the
They
course
had
of these
multiple?
exorcisms, they say they learned, I love the specifics, they learned that 43 demons and 2 devils were possessing David.
Damn.
What? There's so many.
How many demons can you cram in a boy?
Not
I don't wanna know.
apparently 42
43
and
and 2
sorry,
devils.
43 and 2. Sorry, 45 total.
45,
That's a lot.
45
lot.
guys.
Wow.
45 guys.
Yeah. So, like, worth noting that the local Catholic Church was like, hey, these exorcisms never took place. Is that because they were trying to cover this up, or they didn't want to be involved legally, or is that because, like, they didn't actually happen? The Warrens are big fucking liars. I'll let you decide.
A little
Wow.
bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Yeah. Regardless, during an alleged partial exorcism in October of 1980, Arne Johnson, that's the live-in boyfriend, taunted the devil and was like, "Take me! Take me instead!"
Take me instead.
To which the Warrens
That
were like,
doesn't end well.
yeah. The Warrens were like, "You're being fucking stupid. Don't do that."
Oh man.
But
If anything, that is probably the most helpful piece of advice they would probably ever give.
yeah, I think you're right.
How's the story end, John?
We're like, okay,
Are
so
we a ways away from
we get a little bit of a ways to go.
I see. I'm sorry, John. We're running low on time.
Oh, I thought we still had 20.
No. We
No?
got like 5 minutes.
We should part 2 it because there's a lot left, but let's see if we can reach a stopping point.
Okay.
Well, shortly after, David seemed to improve. Also, they got David some psychiatric help, which may have been why he improved.
That
Yeah,
sounds
that's probably
like the most logical thing that should have happened.
Yeah. By 1981, he was deemed normal with minimal learning disability. That's a quote, and placed in a private school, quote unquote, for disturbed children.
Okay.
Okay, so he was just on the spectrum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was it.
Still, the vibes were bad, so Debbie and Arnie moved out.
Oh.
Which they probably should have done earlier.
Yeah.
You see, they had moved to town to. Well, maybe this is a good time to stop, but I'll end with this. They had moved in with their landlord friend Alan Bono, who had been hired by his sister to run a dog grooming business and manage the apartment. Bono had hired Debbie to work the kennels, and then like they became such good friends, he just rented them the apartment next to his.
That's pretty dope.
But around this time, Johnson started to show signs of demonic possession.
That's undope.
I guess that's a good place to stop for now, because when we come back next time, we'll hear about the murder.
Holy shit.
And the court case that followed.
Holy shit.
That's not good.
Damn. That's crazy.
Exciting.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I can't wait. But yeah, I just want to take this moment to let everybody know over the course of the summer we do plan to take a little bit of a break from releasing episodes. So look out over the course of the summer. Each full moon will be a new episode of ScrubMode. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Special episodes coming out.
We're going monthly.
Yeah, monthly.
Yeah.
So first one we got coming out July 3rd, I believe. Next one after that will be August 1st, then August 30th. Those are the 3 full moons of summer. So look out for us on a full moon. Okay.
That is
and
very
get spooked.
Get spooked. But yeah, it's gonna be a good time. We'll see you guys. Bye.
Thank y'all.
Bye.